They right there. It's Lamar Jackson trying to win the MVP this year over Josh Allen. And Josh Allen, right now, the Vegas favorite is Josh Allen, despite the stats leaning towards Lamar. Here's the argument. Last year, the stats didn't lean towards Lamar, and he won it. But now he has better stats. He should win it again. Well, Josh is like, wait, I thought it was about team success, etc. So who's the MVP? I see you right now want to get some DPG.
Man, Josh lost his best #1 weapon, and look what he did this year.
Ooh.
I got to give it to him.
Josh Allen?
Yes.
You say it for that reason. Bucky Brooks, please speak.
I mean, I feel like this is Charles Barkley winning the award. Everyone knew that Jordan was the best player, but we gave it to Charles Barkley because the narrative said it was his time. Lamar Jackson has outplayed Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Lamar Jackson is playing the best ball of his career. Last year, we could say, hey, he shouldn't have won the MVP. This year, he absolutely was the best player.
I got it right.
Okay.
Let me just say one
Let me
thing.
hear it. Let me hear
I just want to say one thing to that.
Is MVP playing the best or the most valuable to your team?
Well, the M and the
just
B
say
says
this.
most valuable, but
Who they wouldn't even score points if Josh Allen was
I'm with
on the
that.
team.
That's
They
why I
wouldn't
said
score without
he lost his
Lamar.
#1
get to the
weapon.
mic. Get to the mic. I want to hear JJ.
Simple. All I gotta say this: you look at Lamar's MVP stats the year he won, and look at his
Years.
the years, and look at his stats from this season.
Oh, they're better by far.
you
Exceeded
giving
by
Lam-
far. How is he not the MVP?
Yeah, but that
But
doesn't
you
work
giving
like
Lamar
that. It doesn't
this
work
when
like
they
that in
just
the
signed
MVP race.
one of the best running backs in
the
the
team
league.
is winning, too.
Taking all
I
that
get it, but what
pressure
you've done
off of
before
him. Look how much
doesn't-
more
before it
pressure
doesn't carry
he
over.
got losing his
But they
#1
winning also.
receiver and still coming back having this year. They got better. They got worse, and he still came this year.
He's
and
done
performed.
more with
Yeah,
less.
he's done more with less.
Yeah, exactly.
He's done
Look
more
at
with
that running
less.
back. Look at that running game. That running game.
He got
right there.
1,900 yards in Derrick Henry this year.
You feel me?
It's easy to be a quarterback when you got a 1,900-yard back.
When you
I
got 1,000 of
didn't
this and 1,000 of this,
We lost second and 5.
if you got 1,000 of this and 1,000 of
What?
this, you know,
All day.
we just talking about 1,000 yards.
Third and 2.
I did not expect a room to almost sound unanimously in favor of Josh Allen, who statistically is not better than a guy who won 2 MVPs, who's playing his best ball. And I understand they're all different. They all should be separate. But that said, even if you measure them on their own verticals, he still is outperforming Josh Allen this year. Well, we're going to say less is more? I'm with Lamar on this one.
I'm not just. Oh, go ahead.
Who do you trust to win the playoff game? Do you trust
Neither
Josh,
one of them.
or do you trust Lamar?
I'll take both.
They
of them.
they both have cheated before.
one of them.
Like, they both have cheated their greatness.
But my thing is, I'm judging off. I'm not judging off stats. I'm judging off who did the most with less.
Because that's the MVP.
That's what I'm judging.
Because that's
That's
what
what I'm
the
judging.
MVP is.
They signed the best running back in the league.
They didn't hear it.
That's what I'm.
Restate your question because they didn't hear
Derrick
it.
Henry was not regarded as the best running back in the league when he signed with Baltimore.
That's true.
In fact, we
That's
thought
true.
Derrick Henry was
Who
going
was
to
we?
be
Wait,
Emmitt
first of all,
Smith with
Let
the
him restate
Arizona
his
Cardinals.
question because they didn't hear it.
Turn that mic towards y'all.
Because I love
Restate
him.
your question.
I
I'm a
didn't
little
think any
biased.
of that, but
You probably right.
Hey, look, nobody want to play pool now. They're like, Lamar.
you know why? Because he did all of those
Hold on, let them get
I
that.
have
Let me
a
hear
new
this.
question for you.
Oh, God.
Name me 2 other offensive players on Buffalo.
Me? I was just there, too. Oh, I'm about to say, don't ask me.
Anybody.
I had some drinks.
What's the tight end's
Come
name?
on, you know who it is.
James Cook,
Of course.
Knox.
Yeah.
They got
Like, he's like, who are the?
Who are they?
I understand that, and I get.
I know your point.
I hear where y'all
I know your
going with
point.
I got the tight end on my fantasy.
They played each other in the regular season, didn't they?
Yeah. Who won? And who won?
Smashed him.
He smashed
They
him.
smashed him.
Well, they would say he has more to smash him with because he has a better team. Who's saying Lamar Jackson other than me?
Can we pull up the-
okay, it's a little more
Can we
split.
pull up the stats from that game and see how much rushing yards and
I don't even think we got to go there. I just think
my
it's a
Lord.
weird place where it's happening with Jokic and Embiid. It's happening with Lamar and Josh Allen. Look, we see the racial element, obviously, but we ain't going to play that lazy
We're not
card.
everybody talking about that.
Yeah, we ain't playing the lazy card. It's like, why, if your goal in to start the season, 0 stats. Damn, I beat you. Oh, but your team better. What the hell that got to do with it? Like, I did what I'm supposed to do at my position, which showed the most value. You're saying my value was now changed because you had less to work with.
Listen.
But who is determining that? If Buffalo has a better team, maybe we valued it wrong in terms of what a real asset is. So that's why, to me, Lamar Jackson, it should nearly be, give me the numbers. Okay, if the team is good enough, that guy should win the MVP.
This is how I see it. when you're talking about an MVP, and this is in any sports league, if you can take that person off that team and put him on any other team, will that person by himself make that team a playoff team?
Both of them.
Both of those.
Both of them will, though. That doesn't change anything.
This is where we are.
Frankenstein,
right?
yeah.
We know
Both
he
of them
can
will.
do it because he had less to work with.
Nah, both of them do it.
Right?
Both of them.
Hey,
You
both
saying
of them-
Lamar couldn't do it?
Yeah, both.
No,
of them.
I'm not saying that.
Okay.
I'm
I'm
not
about to
saying
say,
that.
yeah, both of
I'm
them
not saying that.
will do that.
But what happened is we saw Lamar over the years get overwhelmed, right? We saw him get overwhelmed,
Last year.
right?
But that's part of growing.
He's been an
part of
MVP.
growing.
It is part of growing. It is part
Is
of
that
growing.
part of the MVP conversation?
Last year.
So wait, we didn't see Josh get overwhelmed?
Thank you.
Oh no, we did.
I know. I'm just saying. So you saying both of them overwhelmed?
But this is what I'm
That's the
saying.
point I'm trying to make.
One organization said, we're going to take some of that pressure off of our MVP. We're going to make it easier for him. And the other one was like, we're going to just put it all in him. You get what I'm saying? Organizationally,
I hope a draft pick.
Buffalo was like, it's on you, man. However far you're going to take us, that's what it's going to be. Baltimore was like, look, you were the MVP last year. We're going to give you help. Right?
So
And
it
what
sounds
they-
like we're doing story versus stat. Josh Allen got a better story,
we feel.
and you got better
you
stats.
deserve
But I told you that was
Yeah.
my opinion was off of. My opinion was off of that. My opinion was off of what he's working with compared to stats.
Yeah.
If I go off of stats, you're right.
Right.
Boom. But
Okay, we close
I'm
our
looking-
eyes and we pick one guy. 3rd down and 8.
I'm about to say, I don't get down.
3rd down. I'm only gonna take one guy.
That's a loaded question.
No, I'm asking you two.
Because you know why you're doing
3rd
that.
down. I didn't say 3rd down and 2. I said 3rd down and 8.
I'm contradicting my answer.
1, 2. Who you choosing?
The same in third and eighth.
But what is that?
Because he gives you options.
What I got to do with
Don't
MVP,
sleep
though?
on Josh
Because
Allen.
he's been doing MVP work like that.
Don't sleep on Josh Allen.
He gonna get that
Hold on.
Okay, we got
that fast.
Don't sleep on Josh
MVP work
Allen.
like that all year.
You just showed how
long.
old you are with that 3rd and 8 with wind conditions northwest
Because I am a
8 miles an
defensive guy.
hour. What are you talking about?
Because I am a defensive guy and everything that I do,
How old are you,
no,
though?
it doesn't matter. Oh, we don't work with the age.
No, I'm just saying, like, what is it?
3rd and 8.
So 4th and 2 is a different conversation?
Yes, it is. Because you can hand it to the running back.
Okay. I can hand it to Derrick Henry at 3rd and 8.
3rd and 8, he gives you more options. And he's done it all year, and he done done it all his career.
I'll give you that.
And he's done it all his career.
But why are we doing career in an MVP conversation?
That's what we're talking about. That's
No,
what
we're
we're
not.
talking
We're talking 2024.
and
We're
I'm
at the better
saying he's
season.
done it all year long this year.
Look at he just switched career to this year. I love it. Look, we just pay off TikTok. Thank you guys for out there. Cross says Allen MVP because he doesn't stat pat like Lamar. That's interesting. And Josh Allen wins this year, hands down. We got Judy who says Josh Allen doesn't need someone to help his stats. MVP. Sounds like the Josh Allen campaign has gotten more donations and fundraising than Lamar Jackson. Right now, they're running broke because not a lot of people are riding with him.